A wall of money is about to arrive into the crypto markets. How do we prepare ourselves for what is about to happen? Well guys, in this video I'm going to tell you everything about the cryptos I'm buying right now and how I'm positioning myself to make enormous gains in crypto. So if that sounds good, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get into today's crypto video. So guys, this is the Wall Street cheat sheet, and I've talked about this a lot of times on this channel for a very good reason. It's very, very important. It shows you the market cycle, and I want to draw your attention to the bottom right hand side because I believe it's where we've just been through, and I believe that we are now into the disbelief phase on the right, which you then look towards the left and you can see again builds up into hope, optimism, belief. I think we're now transitioning between disbelief and hope. That doesn't mean that we're just going to go up from here without any pullback down, but I would imagine that you are potentially running out of time to be able to find the best opportunities. What we're going to do is we're going to zoom back the year of 2020 when all things got exciting again for Bitcoin. We had this market dump around the time of COVID, coming down to $3,700. By the end of the same year, we'd gone to around $37,000 for Bitcoin. Now, the way that crypto bull markets work is different for each individual coin. Bitcoin, Ethereum are like the entries to crypto. And how do you know that they're the entries to crypto? Well, go and ask your grandma if she's heard of Gala token. Go and ask your grandma if she's heard of Bitcoin. Probably a good test. She probably has heard of Bitcoin because it's been on the news. She's probably maybe even heard of Ethereum. So I like the grandma test for entries to crypto, okay? Basically what happens is everyone comes into the market and they start to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum because they've heard of those tokens. They haven't really heard of Hello token, they haven't heard of Gala, they haven't heard of HBar, whatever it is, okay? They will come and enter the market through Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then they'll start to branch out with everything else. What that means for us is that Bitcoin and Ethereum will see a rally towards the upside significantly bigger than the rest of the altcoin market. So when I was sat in cryptos going, oh, Algorand, etc. is not moving, well, there's a good reason for that. So we can see that the bull market pretty much, we can see, started to creep up around the 12th of October 2020 for Bitcoin. Now what I want to do is I want to show you a Solana chart. Solana was one of the biggest gainers in the last bull market. Love it or hate it, doesn't matter, okay? I'm just showing you what happened, right? We can see that this was 2021. Okay, that was around 6 months or more after the rise of Bitcoin. So that's where we saw a huge rally in new altcoins coming through. And we then saw that then took off in its own bull run and saw an absolutely enormous bust towards the upside. So now that we know that there's altcoins that come around later on in the markets and boom, what about the altcoins that were around at the time of Bitcoin's last bull market? Well, Algorand is a good example of that. And we just said around October 2020 was when the bull market started for Bitcoin. Well, if we go back to October 2020 for Algorand, I want you to see what happened here. You can see that it slid towards the downside. So Bitcoin was booming towards the upside. Algorand was dropping towards the downside. Why is that happening? Because grandmas don't know about Algorand. Basically, guys, the newer cryptos people don't know about, okay? They don't get money flooding into them straight away because those people have got to come into the space and learn about crypto to then move their money from Bitcoins and Ethereums into other spaces. So that was around October the 20th, Algorand was starting to drop, and then we got to what? The end of December. So that's literally 2 months later, we're then seeing Algorand start. And what happens at that point is you suddenly gets woken up and it does a 5x in the space of about a month and a half. So how do we not get caught out? Well, right now I'm seeing in my Telegram group, which is free, which is linked down below in the description, so you can check it out if you want to go and learn more. A lot of people are like, why is Quant not pumping? It's such an amazing token. Why is Jasmy not doing what it should be doing? Bitcoin and Ethereum are rallying. Why is HBar not seeing incredible gains towards the upside? Here is the reason. Look at what's going on. Now I want to show you this, okay? This is going to help us understand a little bit more about what's going on. This is for a gold bull market, but bull market's the same, right? And this is talking about we're here. We're not here, okay? Ignore that. I think we're probably down at the end of the stealth phase, okay? What's happening in the stealth phase? Well, the big money is starting to enter the space. The dumb money is still there going, oh, Bitcoin's still going to revisit 12K, okay? They'll eventually get into the market, and they tend to get into the market up at this level. Right now, I think that we may be in the denial phase, the end of the denial phase. Now here we can see phase 2, a wall of worry. Institutional money enters the market, okay? So smart money, kind of the smarter investors are entering the market. But basically what is happening is the institutions will get into the bigger cryptos first. Now why does this massive money want to not buy into Gala? It's going to do a 300x. If you've got like $1 billion to invest, you don't want to invest in something that might have the downside potential. You want to invest into the Bitcoins and Ethereums, because if you can see a 3x on $1 billion, then you're laughing, okay? But if you haven't got $1 billion, then you've got to play things a bit differently. You and the bank are not the same, okay? So they can go and play things differently. It doesn't matter. You don't need to play things the same as them, but just understand that that's probably going to happen. Bitcoins, Ethereum will grow quicker and faster and harder than the rest of the market. But then the altcoin season comes after that. So what I'm saying is, right now, look at Algorand and don't be the guy who thinks, oh, well, right now this is slipping towards the downside. Why shouldn't be in this? I should be looking for other coins that are doing this already. You're here because I assume either you're starting to learn more, or you've already been learning for some time and you've already identified the projects that you want to invest in, maybe just looking for a few more. Once you've made a decision on investments and stuff like that, have the confidence in yourself that you've made the right decisions. The reason we spread across a few different cryptos is because some of them will pump before others. Some of them may not pump at all. Some of them might go massive. We just need exposure to a few different ones to avoid FOMOing into different cryptos. And that is so powerful, because if you sell out of Algorand and you jump into something that's already done this, then I guess what? Then this is going to happen. This is going to go up, and you're going to be on completely the wrong side of everything throughout the whole crypto market. You're going to lose basically all your money, and you're going to feel really crappy in the process. So this is a really nice. So here we can see, right? Nothing much going on. We don't need to FOMO in because we've already identified what we're investing in. Now, how to identify what to invest in crypto? Well, go on YouTube. You're already doing it. You're already clicking on this video and you're already learning about different cryptos that are being hyped and stuff right now. You can see as well as I can the hype tokens that are in the market and the communities that are building around the likes of HBar, Algorand, Jasmy, Gala, ICP, Quant, Polkadot, Ethereum. These are all great cryptos. They all will see great upside potential. There might be better gains out there, but stop trying to be number one in class. Stop trying to be the one who makes more money than anyone else. You really need to just focus on making money and being happy with that money that you're going to make. Stop trying to chase the greener grass all the time. That list of cryptos that I've just talked about, I'm pretty confident it's not financial advice, but if you spread bet across those cryptos, you're going to be very happy at the end of the crypto market with your results if you sell at the right time. If, however, you try to get into one and then it doesn't pump and you try to get into another one and you start chasing the money, you will get absolutely destroyed. Promise you that. So let's look at what's going on in the market right now. Okay, Jasmy looking like it's having a little bit of a rally towards the upside. Could this be a good opportunity to get into the market? Well, you can look at this two ways. I actually am looking at Jasmy right now, and I think that Jasmy could well be preparing for a break towards the upside. You can see this downtrend, okay? We had a pull back. It tried to get above it here, faked everyone out. It then pulled back down, and now it's having another crack. Right now, I think that Jasmy could be on the verge of breaking this trend line, which will see it instantly going up to around that level, which is 30% up. Or maybe, if you got very lucky, another 100% gain. And I made this video the other day to work out what to do when the likes of Jasmy or whatever give you 100% and how you can make massive gains moving from that and transitioning into other smaller altcoins. What's Quant doing right now? Quant again has been extremely boring. Stop chasing the money, okay? This is a great opportunity when you're seeing coins sliding towards the downside. If you've identified that Quant solves the interoperability issue and is going to be an enormous force going forward into crypto, then back yourself and your decision. If we break above this line for Quant, we're going to see a nice push out towards this level here, 94%. Okay, and these pushes, you can see what happened before with Quant, right? This one, all the way back on the 21st of July, 2021, saw 5x, and it did it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. 8 weeks, it did a 5x. So $1,000 to $5,000 in just 8 weeks. Crazy. HBar on the weekly. It got everyone very excited in here, and then it did this, and now no one cares, okay? Still looking into a nice position right now on HBar. Back to that recent swing high, you've got a 47% move. So those are some hype tokens, and you can use YouTube to learn about them. Great way to start, right? Find a few YouTubers you enjoy their content, hopefully me. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then I'll learn to talk about new tokens. Maybe you'll learn about new tokens, and maybe if you like them, you can invest in them as well. Obviously, you're relying on yourself to do your own amount of due diligence and hard work to identify whether or not you want to invest into those cryptos. Now, realistically, I think that it's later on in the day that you want to be looking for the massive gains in crypto. I'm talking about the 100x's, the 1000x cryptos. They are around at the moment, but what happens after the bull market sort of gets going is that you and me and all the other degenerates out there will start to get greedy and will start to look for the bigger gains. This means that the smaller altcoin minnows are quietly sat there waiting to explode and start to get a bit of money filtering into them. Because what happens is everyone dives into, say, HBar here, right? And they put in $1,000. It does a 4x like that, right? They then take out $1,000 and they just go searching for anything they can find. They start to put money into random cryptos. You can use CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko to work out what's trending, what's seeing a big pushes in the market, and then you can go and find other gains. But right now, I think we want to be identifying the cryptos that have good upside potential. And I'm not necessarily saying right now that the small cap altcoins are the way to go. Use the money that you make from investing in the likes of HBar, Jasmy, Quant to be able to move slowly into the market. Remember, this bull market usually lasts around 2 or 3 years. So don't go and like squander all your money early doors chasing, trying to make gains in the next few days. Crypto can be pretty brutal, all right, because it makes us crazy and do stupid stuff, because it plays with our crazy little monkey mind that's just greedy and fearful and all of the emotions that we need to avoid. If you want to know what my portfolio looks like, how I'm putting money into different cryptos, then first of all, you need to be in my Telegram, which is free and linked down below. And from that, you then need to transition to my premium group, which is $9.99 per month with a free 5-day trial. And from there, I'll share with you my portfolio. I'll share with you what I'm buying on a daily basis, what I'm selling, what I'm day trading, and new picks that I'm finding all the time for potential massive altcoin winners. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this slightly different video today. If you found it valuable, hit the like button for me. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about how to invest in cryptocurrency, then subscribe, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye-bye.